Okay, so we're done with the hour and a half party. It started off pretty great. Everyone was very happy to see us. We were taking lots of pictures. They were renovating, so it was a little bit hard to get to the actual pool area at first, but we figured it out. They helped us in and everything like that. They had a hammock, so I got to sit in this hammock. So the professional photographer that came, they're taking pictures of all the kids together. We're singing. I'm showing them all the stuff that's in my bag, like my dingle hopper and my shell and stuff like that. And then we move into the water. I take a couple laps. We're having a good time. My strap for my top breaks. I have like safety pins and all of this because Theresa was a superstar and
Jerry rigged it together.
Yeah, she figured out a way to fix it so it doesn't fall off because this is strapless otherwise. So we didn't want anything coming out the way they should be. So she jerry rigged that together. But in the meantime, I sat on the side of the pool and we're reading stories and we're blowing bubbles and we're singing together and everything like that. And the middle part of my costume breaks. So through the wardrobe malfunctions, we still had a good time.
We made it.
I kept a level head. I was a little sad that my whole top, I spent a lot of time on it, so I was a little sad that everything was kind of falling apart, but I kept a level head. I did not let the kids know that I was very sad and crying on the inside.
The kids loved her. They were so happy to see her.
Obsessed.
They
oh my
loved
goodness.
her. They were all over her.
Great time. Oh my goodness. They were all over me, asking me questions, and just we're reading the story and everything. They're freaking out. We're splashing around. Some of them had mermaid tails on,
and they all sang along. That was my favorite part.
That was great.
All sang along.
All knew the words, and that was so heartwarming. I loved it. Big fan. They wanted us to stay for another half hour, but because of my wardrobe malfunctions, we unfortunately had to tell her we can't this time. She's broken. I'm sorry, sir, ma'am, folks. She can't stay the extra half hour, but we'll stay the entire time that you've paid for ahead of time already. And they had a great time. Unfortunately, we just couldn't stay the extra half hour that they wanted to add on because my costume is broken and I don't want to unnecessarily risk exposing myself or having another element of my costume break. We don't want to ruin the illusion for the kids. Mm-hmm. I can fix this. This is all
Safety
fixable.
First, always.
I can fix this. But I didn't want the kids to be like, why are your shells disintegrating? Because they're not shells.
We always want to make sure that number one, safety first,
Yes.
and number two, the comfort of our actors is always considered. So when it did come down to somebody asking me if we could stay for another 30 minutes, I did ask Amanda if she wanted to stay because I wanted to make sure she was comfortable with that.
And I was not.
And she was not. So
I was
happy
inside.
to tell her, I was like, hey, we are not comfortable staying for another 30 minutes. I really appreciate the offer, but we cannot do that today. Hopefully next year, if you book us again, we would love to stay for 2 hours. Now that you've seen what we can do, what we love to do, you can see that we are worth the 2 hours.
And with a different top next time, this one will be land only.
Of course.
I will figure out a new costume that is actually meant for the water so we can do this again and we won't have any wardrobe malfunctions like that. So overall, I think things went very well. Besides the wardrobe malfunctions, I think it went very well. They were very happy.
They had a beautiful home.
Yes, very nice.
Marble.
Yep. And then the superstar of the day was definitely Theresa. She was all over the place helping set up the bubbles and then helping me into the water and then helping everybody else and then cleaning up things that needed to get cleaned up and bringing me the next book and she was like darting all over the place. She was definitely a superstar. I could not have done this without her. Thank you very much, Theresa.
Anytime.
But
they were very impressed by the way that your makeup and your hair stayed on the water. They were asking about it. They're like, how does her hair stay on? It's like magic and a lot of hairspray and a lot of love.
Oh yeah,
bobby pins and a lot of just like.
Yep, I was definitely trying. I was very happy the makeup stayed on. My lashes did fall off though,
but we saved them.
I saw it on the end. I was like, oh no, I see it. Oh gosh, so I just tore them off. I gave them to Theresa
and I popped them in the bag and nobody noticed.
Yep, I got long lashes anyway, so I still look like a princess. It's fine. So despite all the little hiccups, we overpowered. We powered through. That's what we're all about at Just a Little Magic. We're always trying to power through, make sure that the customer is happy, as long as the performers and everyone in our company is still, comfortable and everything like that. So we had a great time. It was wonderful, and we can't wait to do another mermaid party. I had a great day, great start to a Halloween.
Perfect. Alrighty, have a great Halloween, guys.
Like and subscribe, everybody.
Bye.